Well, the stage is set for the Trump-Biden debate on Thursday. The current Democratic president and his Republican predecessor will face off in Atlanta, Georgia for the first time of two debates ahead of November's vote. This debate can prove critical in their tight rematch race to win the White House in November. The showdown between the two oldest candidates to ever run for the White House also marks the first debate in the history between a sitting president and a former one. It is also the earliest general election face-off ever held in the United States, taking place before either candidate is their party's official nominee. Now, it has been 4 years since the rivals last shared a stage, and the stakes couldn't be higher in a race that has for months been essentially tied.
The stakes of this debate in Atlanta tomorrow cannot be any higher. It may be the most important and widely anticipated presidential debate in the United States of all time. The election is razor thin. Our last several elections have been very close.
The first debate will air at 9 p.m. local time on CNN and will broadcast from an Atlanta studio without a live audience. Anchors Jake Tapper and Dana Bash will be moderating the debate. The U.S. presidential debates often draw tens of millions of viewers. This time, according to a new poll, most U.S. adults plan to watch some element of Thursday's presidential debate. The 81-year-old Biden and the 78-year-old former President Donald Trump are the oldest candidates ever to seek the presidency, and viewers are sure to question their cognitive abilities and emotional steadiness. A strong showing could help neutralize those concerns and focus voter attention on policy issues. A weak performance could perhaps dampen fundraising and push Trump further ahead in the polls. Well, let's now take a brief look at what happened when Biden and Trump met for a debate last time. The then President Donald Trump and Joe Biden debated twice during the 2020 race, with their first exchanges devolving into a chaotic shouting match. For the second debate, moderators said they would mute each candidate's microphone to allow the other to speak without interruption for the first 2 minutes of each debate segment. A third debate was cancelled after Trump tested positive for COVID-19 and spent 3 days in a hospital. He declined to participate in a virtual event. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report from New York. Listen in.
The first debate between Joe Biden and Donald Trump is today, and according to latest polls, it is going to be a tight race, with Biden leading Trump 48% to 46% in one poll and a tie in another. Trump does lead Biden 44% to 33% on democracy. In a Washington Post poll, the former president is also leading the incumbent on immigration. Biden's campaign has raised $40 million in the last 5 days, while Trump's campaign raised $141 million in May alone. Voters are most concerned about inflation, economy, immigration, abortion, as well as crime. But Trump will likely attack President Biden on border security and immigration, while Biden will paint Trump as a quote-unquote threat to democracy. Most U.S. adults plan to watch some element of the debate on Thursday, and many think that the event will be important for the campaign of both Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World This Way.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.